So 7 says, which equation, which of these will represent a line that is perpendicular to the given line? So when we hear perpendicular, there should be a phrase that comes to mind, and that is opposite reciprocals. Reciprocal. And whenever you're dealing with perpendicular or parallel or heck, even lines, slope is super important. It's something that should pop out at you. So check out this diagram. When lines are perpendicular, their slopes are going to be this opposite reciprocal thing. So the slope of the blue line is 2, or in other words, 2 over 1. Well, things are perpendicular when their slopes, like the number next to x, are the opposite signs. So this is negative, whereas this one was positive. This one was 2 over 1, whereas this one's going to be the reciprocal, 1 over 2. So to do this problem, we need to figure out the slope of the equation they gave us. So I'm going to rewrite it, and then I'm going to solve for y. So I can look at that equation and pull out the slope. So I do this a little bit longer. I like to keep my y positive. I don't like a negative y. So, because I don't like dividing by negatives. It's just confusing. It's like one way you can make a mistake. So that's why I'm going to move my y over here. You don't have to do it this way, but you certainly can. Nothing's stopping me. So now I got my y positive, and this positive 7 is bothering me. So I'm going to get rid of it by doing the opposite. And whatever I do to one side, I got to do to the other. So I'm going to have 2x minus 7y equals 4y. And at this point, to get rid of that 4, we need to divide. And each term is going to get divided by 4. So I can see that when I rewrite this, I'm going to rewrite this y kind of over here. So it's going to be y equals, now I'm going to bring that 2 over 4x and that minus 7 over 4. I don't need to know my y-intercept. It's unimportant. The thing I care about is my slope. So the slope of this line is 2 over 4, or in other words, 1/2. So if I'm going to be perpendicular to this 1/2, I need to be the opposite sign, so I need to be negative, and then I need to be the reciprocal. That 2's got to come on top, and that 1's got to go on the bottom. So I'm really going to be a negative 2. So in my answer choices, I'm looking for the slopes that has negative 2. So answer choice A is wrong because that's negative 1/2. B is wrong because that's 1/2. And D is incorrect because that's a positive 2. So my answer choice is going to be C, which has that slope of negative 2. It's next to that x. The y-intercepts don't matter. That's why I cross them out. Perpendicular only cares about slope.